Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's get into it. I'm Kenyatta, the healer. I am Kenyatta, the ArtKitech. On this channel, we destroy and build simultaneously, for there can be no resurrection without destruction. Once again, I'm Kenyatta, but you will refer to me as Miss Kenyatta, Queen, Goddess, Empress, Ma'am, High Priestess, or whatever I tell you to refer to me as. I have no enemies. The enemies of God have been defeated, but if God is the creator of both the good and the evil, the light and the dark, God has no enemies. Ye are gods. As well, love and goodwill taken care of within eliminates that without. I will not tolerate anyone bullying me, stalking me, harassing me, or being common with me, or anyone who genuinely supports me on my platform. Affirmations. I am wonderful. I am marvelous. I am magnificent. I am splendid. I am perfect. I am thankful. I am grateful. I am loved. I am loved. I am loving. I am lovable. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am wise. I am the master and creator of my own fate. I am the master and creator of my own destiny. I am my fate. I am my destiny. I am the all in all that is all that ever was and ever shall be. From the Tao Te Ching. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Lao Tzu. Cancer. This will be a reading for you from the Broke Bitch Tarot deck. It's a tarot training deck if you're interested. Once again, this is a reading for Cancer, sun sign only. Cancer. Cancer, let me get you these good shuffles in and we will begin your reading. Okay? It's hot than a motherfucker. I don't like all this hot ass shit. Heat. Makes me sleepy, goddamn. Just woke up. Okay? One shuffle, shit. I got shit to do. Not sleep. Alright, Cancer, let's get into it. Here we have the Emperor in reverse. Justice in reverse, Cancer. Ten of Cups in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. And here we have Cancer. Five of Wands upright. All right, hold on, please. All right, Cancer. Had to get my readers. Let's see what's happening for you. Ooh, I'm going to tell you what I'm hearing, all right? The Cancer, you are not the Emperor, okay? But I'm hearing not in this case. I'm hearing something about not in this study. I don't know, are you being studied? No, it's crazy. I don't like all this heat. And I'm damn sure going to drink me some coffee. Okay? But anyway, I am hearing, Cancer. There's someone studying you. Someone is watching you. Someone is listening to you. Listening to you behave a certain way, a particular way. Now, studied. I don't know if this means that you're being studied by, some legitimate group. When I say legitimate, I mean not just some randoms. Okay, like, on the internet or your neighbors, people, your family in the neighborhood and all that type of shit. I don't know if this is some government group or something like that that's studying you. Okay, got you in some kind of lab somewhere studying you. I don't know at this particular time, okay? Or if it's just some random folks studying you, okay? But nevertheless, I am hearing you are being studied. You are being watched, but cajoled as well. They're trying to cajole you into something. Doesn't that mean like trying to hold on, let me see. I'm going to look up these words when they come to me. I mean, I have the general idea of what they mean, but you may not. And I want to make sure, because it gives me a greater understanding into what's being said. Persuade, okay? Someone to do something by sustained coaxing or flattery, okay? Someone trying to, someone cajole, not cajole. Cajole, C-A-J-O-L-E. Okay, someone trying to persuade you to do something by consistently coaxing you, okay, or flattery, bullshit, okay, flattering you to get you to do something, okay. I am if they are, tell them to kick rocks or kiss rocks or some shit like that, okay. I know the saying is kick rocks, I heard kiss, all right. But anyway, for this study, okay, I'm hearing you're not the emperor in this case. It's not you. It's someone else. Okay. Or are you doing the studying? No, I mean, clearly I heard, no, I'm being studied. So you, you may know that you're being studied, or your higher self, your higher being, your spirit is saying, or your being just is saying, no, it's me the one that's being studied, that you are being studied, okay? That you're not studying someone. Okay. Whoever is doing this, you know what? There's something about abuse of power here. I was thinking initially that maybe these people or group or whoever it is that's studying you was abusing their power, but it's more like you're abusing yours, or at least they feel like you're abusing your power, and you shouldn't be, or at least they feel like you shouldn't be. Okay, you shouldn't be doing this. I'm hearing you ought not be doing this. Okay, this is how they feel. So I'm feeling at this point in their mind, okay, that in their mind you are abusing your power. In their mind, you're not the emperor. Who are you to say so, Cancer? Okay, like you don't have the power to do whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're saying. Okay, that they don't like, that they don't agree with. All right, we're going to continue on to find out what's happening. Okay, I'm at randoms, and there are others here that are a part of this group. Maybe a medical group. Hold on. People who study the mind. Okay, when I said medical group. Psychiatrists, psychologists, both. You're part of some kind of random study, honey. Okay, chosen. You were chosen, picked, okay, for this study. I mean, and I don't like it. I'm sure you don't. But they don't, I don't know. What do? They feel like you don't have the right to speak so powerfully in your stead. Someone wants to stand in your stead, take over your position. And they don't have a right to take over your position. That's what I'm hearing. Your position, not theirs. But I don't know if there's like, I feel like this is an ongoing thing where they're watching you, blah blah blah, but there is something specific, because I heard in this particular situation you are not the emperor, or they don't want you to be, at least. But Cancer, I'm also hearing you must stand your ground here. Okay, don't give in. Okay, cajole. They're trying to cajole you into some shit. Okay, I'm so used to saying cajole, and I'm seeing it's not cajole, it's cajole. So it feels kind of funny saying it. Okay, but don't give in here. I'm hearing like to their wishes and wants for you, what it is they want for you. Okay, these people, whatever this is, they have no right to do this to you. I'm hearing. Okay, they don't want justice to be served in your life, but maybe you're trying to enact some kind of justice. Like I said, who do you think you are? This is their energy toward you. Maybe you're trying to enact some kind of justice here. And they don't think it's fair. They don't think it's right. They don't want you to do that. Whatever the issue is, maybe that you're trying to enact some kind of justice on, they want this to continue on as whatever the situation is, to continue on. It's a corrupt situation, I feel. Okay, and someone here, or maybe them, or maybe they work for some greater forces or higher powers or something like that. They don't want them to take accountability. Who are you to enact this justice on this group? It's not fair. You're not fair. Let them be. Leave them be as they are. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. It's this. Oh Lord, it has something to do with the family. On a large scale, the family, the institution of family, home, dysfunction. They want it to continue dysfunctional. I don't think anybody can, look. And we're not talking about your individual home. We're talking about, at this point, we're talking about the institution of family. Okay, I'm thinking in America. I heard dark America. Okay, but it's dark. What is this? The dysfunction is dark. We're not saying all of it. Okay, the darker aspects is where the dysfunction lies. And there is a community, some kind of organization, group. Okay, I feel this dysfunction. I feel that they are they want it to stay that way, Cancer, and they don't want you to speak up, or they don't want you to enact some kind of judgment here or justice to eradicate the problems that are plaguing, I am hearing, American society. Okay, it all begins in the home, the family. I did. I'm sure others did too. When I was in 12th grade. Okay, I went to Catholic school. We learned in government. Okay, our teacher, we had a teacher. I went to Catholic school, all-girl Catholic school, Sister Naomi. Sister Naomi was old as sin, boy. Okay, this was 1988, 89, but she would only teach seniors. She would not teach any other grade, okay? And, boy, she was tough as nails. But she was brilliant at the same time. Of course, with her only teaching seniors, we everybody heard about how tough she was and mean and all of this type of thing. So you kind of didn't look forward to having Sister Naomi, for your senior year. Oh, shit. That's when we're supposed to be relaxing and not having to go through no bullshit, right? Nothing hard. That lady was fucking brilliant. And got in there. And I'm sure I wasn't the only person, but, I remember it being said that about some other students, she wasn't as hard as we thought she was. Was she hard on us? Yes, but her, it wasn't as hard and impossible. It wasn't impossible, okay, in her class. And I don't know why, but she used to fuss at me all the time. We used to have free time. I went to one of those schools. It was a school without walls. It was experimental. There were very few at the time throughout the country, and that school had been chosen. I don't know how many years they had done it before I got there, but we had free time. It wasn't a study hall, or you had to go here. No, you had your classes. This, in between your classes, you have free time. You decide what it is that you want to do. The point was, for you to be able to, I'm pretty sure I talked about this in some video, some other random video. The point was for you to be able to prioritize. Okay, so in her free time, I'll be walking through the hall, and she just go, Nikki, get to class. And I'm like, but I'm on free time, And sometimes I'd be by myself with Nikki, and I wouldn't be doing anything, I was like, why is she always fussing at me? But somebody said if she does that, she likes you. Oh, okay, but anyway, I really loved her class. And government. And one thing that I didn't know, I was learning shit in school, but we're forever in school, but the institution of school. And she stated, it was government. Okay, we learned about government. Okay, and the foundation for any society is what? The family. Any society, any culture, any community is family. Okay, so there is dysfunction here. Obviously, I think that we can see that because when the family breaks down, rest assured, not long after that, your society, your culture breaks down. Ain't nobody talking about love and romance. Okay, we're talking about family. Okay, the institution of family. Okay, I ain't saying nothing wrong is wrong with that. Okay, but that's not that they don't necessarily equate. Okay, family, home, and romantic love, and I love my husband, my spouse, and all that type of shit. Okay, that whole idea we understand. Okay, it's a fairly new phenomenon, not the idea of love, but this whole romantic notion, okay, marrying somebody for love, okay? I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that either. I'm just trying to, don't get the shit mixed up, okay, and what's being said thus far. The shit may come up later, okay? But anyway, okay, but whoever these people are, whatever this community is or this organization, all right, Cancer, they want you to, I'm here, step aside and let us do the rest is what I'm hearing, okay? You want to bring, I'm hearing something about license to the true nature of things. You don't, hold on. I feel like the people that are against you or fighting you, who wants to keep things, as they are, they don't want people to know the truth. They want people to live the lie. Okay? There's an expectation that people live the lie. Something about things going around in a circle, never breaking free, never finding oneself. The mentioning of home, ought not be. That reminds me, there was a movie, and this was a long time ago. I don't even remember what the name of that movie was. Somebody might know what I'm talking about, but it was so long ago. I think Christian Bale was in it. Well, anyway, they had family, all right, okay, but they were not allowed to say that they loved one another. Okay, that was the society. That wasn't their singular home. This is what society had become. Okay. I don't think they could have loyalty to one another. The loyalty had to be to the government, to the larger society, not, your home, if I remember correctly, okay? But anyway, but this is kind of like, I'm feeling like what they're gearing towards, what they want, but they need the dysfunction, okay? They need the dysfunction to appear as the truth. This is what I'm hearing, Cancer. They want things turned upside down, topsy-turvy, things on their head, worse, okay? So if you think things are bad now, people think things are bad now, they're going to get worse. I'm hearing manage. They're going to manage it, okay? Or they're going, this is like, what you call, okay, when, it's like manufactured, it's planned. Okay, things will be set into play. Things will be set into place for society, the structure of home, the home environment to become a lot worse than it is right now. Okay, partially, values breaking down, the role of husband, wife, men, women, being the lines being blurred. Okay, but putting some kind of like moralistic tone to it. That type of thing that has already occurred. I'm here, but it will continue to occur, okay? To cause like mass confusion. But in the home, you think about like Armageddon and all of that type of shit, and the movies and whatnot. Y'all remember them Christian movies they had? I can't remember the one actor. I think he was a part of them. I can't remember it was a series of them. But I remember like when I was young, like, because I went to Protestant Christian schools until my junior year when I went to Catholic school. But I went to Protestant Christian schools. And they would show us like this was like in the 70s and 80s, okay? They would show us these videos and these, well, not so much videos, back then it was films about, the end of the world, and Armageddon, blah, 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 but it was like this physical thing, where, I don't know, shit blowing up everywhere, that type of shit. That's what we see, when they do movies, entertainment, and whatnot, showing the quote-unquote end of the world. Here, what's being said, Cancer, is not that, okay? The engagement, something about the engagement of things will not be that. The engagement of things will be on what may appear to be a smaller scale in the home, in the minds, okay, of people. Where you always get people, that's how you get people, period, in the mind, okay? But if you can get them to turn, I'm hearing, topsy-turvy and on their head, all right, then things will, then things will explode into a nature not known. In other words, okay, excuse me, I'm hot than a motherfucker once again, okay? In other words, okay, you get people, if you give them ideas and philosophies, whether they are and you just put some kind of moralistic tone to it, or make it sound right, or make it make sense in some kind of way, you can convince people to do this to themselves. They'll do it to themselves, okay? Like when you talk about slavery, what was it in Carter G. Woodson's book, okay? The Miseducation of the Negro, okay? Read that years ago. You don't have to tell the slave. If you convince the slave, okay? I'll keep leave out motherfucker. You convince the person that they're not worthy to go through the front door. You don't have to tell them not to go through the front door anymore. They just automatically go through the back. They do it. They're doing it to themselves. So you just throw out ideas, philosophies, ways of, new whatever, ideas and thoughts and so on and so forth. Okay? You present that to the people, you present that to the community, and then you're presenting that to the people, to the community, then what? They will more than likely accept it. Okay? More than likely believe it. Not every single person, obviously. There's always people whose minds are set open, okay, and fight against these things when they see it is a detriment to humanity and to the survival of humanity, because that is what humans, I think, innately want to do: survive, to live, to continue on, to perpetuate. Okay, that you can convince, they can be convinced that that is, not what they should want. Want it, but don't want it. Want it, but want it in a way that is going to be destructive to you and to your humanity. I mean, you could just easy. I'm here to dominate and control. I mean, shit. This ain't nothing new. I ain't saying nothing that's you can't pick up any fucking history book, okay, or watch any kind of historical video. Like I mentioned it before that. What was it? The Rise of the Third Reich. That shit was on the History Channel years ago. Years ago. That shit was good as hell. But they showed exactly how it happened. That wasn't the first time that something like that has happened. Okay. This is what we're talking about, Cancer. Okay. And I'm sure that you, whoever you are well aware of that. Because again, you are the one. They don't want you to enact this justice. You shut up. You stop speaking. You stop moving forward, okay? Trying to bring justice to the world, to the society. This is what I'm hearing. Let's continue on here. I don't know if you were once a part of this group. I feel like I was. No longer. I removed myself when I found it to be dysfunctional. Of course, okay? Or that they were seeking, I feel like they probably were dysfunctional, but even just not necessarily that they weren't organized, just the fact of this thought process here to bring dysfunction to the society, okay? To the world, to continue with the dysfunction, to destroy the home, the base. I'm hearing the home base of the culture. Okay, this movement I am hearing, it's a movement of sorts, okay, to destroy humanity. You were a part of that at one point, no longer. I removed myself. But you must be a person of power. I mean, I stand in a seat alone. I was once maybe endearing to this movement. Something about clean. You got clean or something. I don't know, maybe I'm hearing you heard the words of the Lord, maybe some kind of religious or spiritual awakening. Maybe you had a spiritual or religious awakening or something, okay, that you decided you no longer wanted to be a part of this, but yet you still sit in a seat of power. I feel like where you can enact some kind of justice here, but I feel like the issue is at this point you sit alone. Might have been some kind of clash here, clash of egos, conflict, fights. Definitely this is what they want, and this is what they're going to get, I'm hearing. I mean, we already see it happening. Let me keep on going. There's going to be more. I mean, it's like it's going to be worse off than it ever has. This is the plan. And someone might be looking like, goddamn, can it get worse than this? But some people don't see anything wrong with the world, the society. Everything's fine, everything's perfect, everything's great and grand. I went to see a speaker. What is his name? If I remember his name, sometimes I have a hard time remembering his name. I'll put it in description box below. I say that a lot. Sometimes I forget, whatever. But I have a picture of me there. There was a man here who used to do every Black History Month, you know, have a lecture series. One time he had Ashra Kwesi come, you know, just that kind of lineup. And this Charles Finch, Dr. Charles Finch. I had never heard of him before, okay. I didn't want to go that night, but I went to listen. That was the best lecture I had ever heard, okay, to that point. It was the best. He brought some information I had never heard before, and I used to really indulge in this type of thing, okay, listening to those types of lectures, okay. I often mention about him and seen him quite a few times here in Cleveland, okay. I would indulge in it. But he brought home some shit that I was like, God, I hadn't heard this yet. Okay. And he talked about, you know, the walls of Egypt, ancient Egypt or ancient Kemet, how they said, you know, for the Black community that it was going to get worse. And I said, huh? So this was years ago. My daughter was 18. I always use her like kind of like, you know, BC AD. But anyway, she was probably like 2. Maybe a little bit older, maybe 4 or something like that, not much older than that. So I was like, I went to him to talk to him afterwards, and I said, worse than this? He was like, oh yeah, much worse. I see in those years what he was saying, okay, or what was being said. But this is now, I'm not talking about just the Black community here. I'm just using that as an example, okay? This is what is being said. It is going to get much worse than this, Cancer. But again, I feel you are well aware, the Chariot in reverse. 4 of coins in reverse. I don't know, Cancer, 10 of swords upright. I don't know if you like I said, you sit in some kind of 5 of swords in reverse. You sit in some kind of seat of power, Cancer. You have the ability to enact some kind of justice, but yet at the same time you sit alone. Okay, it's like something, I don't know if it hinges on you. Like, I don't know, your votes, your voice. It's not a comfortable seat that you're sitting in. I can feel that. In a sense, I feel like you may feel like you don't know what to do. You don't know what step to take, but not so much to be in agreement with this. Okay, this plan here, this plot, this scheme. Okay, on the American public, I'm hearing, okay, I don't feel like this is something that you it's not so much should I go with it or should I not. No, I feel like where you're sitting at, you're not knowing what direction to take is, how can I enact this justice, the turn of events, I'm hearing, to turn this around so it does not hit, I'm hearing, the American public by force. Now, readings are for entertainment purposes only, goddamn. Okay, so I don't know if this is something that is going to be tried to be enacted. Like I said, you know, you get the people to accept it, and they will do it to themselves. They'll implode on themselves. You know, you just introduce something into their mental space. Or if this is something that is going to be done by, oh shit, I'm hearing both. Okay, by force as well. It is not going to be easy, I'm hearing, for the American public coming up. A lot of twists and turns, topsy-turvy, things of that nature. This is what I'm hearing, okay? Liars, down and out. A lot of lies, scams, schemes. Places to go. Unrest. I don't know. Okay, these are just things that I'm hearing, okay? Just a falling away, a wasting away. Things are going to waste away. Oh, it's like they're going to attack the family first, but it's like they already have. There's going to be more of an attack, a greater attack on the home structure, the family. Something about undoubtedly rest. Lay your head, get your rest. Okay, at this time, at this particular time, there won't be much of any left. Okay, for you here. Okay, with whatever this is that is going to be done. Poor, okay, money, few, I think, will have any. Population at large, I'm hearing. Broke down, penniless. Money taken, even stolen, taken out of I feel like the man's hands, or the common man, okay, the average person, the everyday citizen, okay. They will be penniless. They will be without. They will have nothing to account for their own. This obviously is going to be a very traumatic event, okay. Immense pain. The society will experience immense pain. It's like when you can't feed, I'm hearing something about adopt, when you can't feed your home, you can't feed your family. Almost like there will be no food, or very little. Not for the average American citizen, okay. These things are going to be taken away out of their hands. And we know a lot of people go through that, but this is like this is not like, you know, here and there. As much or as many as possible. Okay, confirmation. Okay, all right. But you want to hold on. Let's keep going. Ace of Coins, upright. Queen of Cups, in reverse. The Hermit, upright. That was the, what I pulled. That was in the deck, the quick reference guide. Okay. Of course, I feel like you want to bring some kind of resolution to this, or in this planned conflict on society, okay, and therefore really the world, okay, you know, here first. Okay, I mean, we see these things going on in other parts of the world, okay. I just hear this is going to be just worse here. It's like you want this to end, and I don't know if it's the idea of this, the goal of this. And I feel like you may be thinking, how can I bring this to an end? As far as the penniless, people being penniless, not everybody's going to be penniless, obviously. Okay. A great divide. You know how they've been talking about, we kind of pretty much see it happening. You know, the elimination of the middle class, just rich and poor. Those with and those without, not in between. Okay, those days will no longer be. Okay, those days will no longer manifest. They're coming to an end. I'm here. We're closing that out, closing that gap out. The divide will be great. It just really reminds me of Hunger Games. I don't know if it's going to look like that. Compassionless world. I mean, you know, compassion given, I'm hearing, to the lowly, or those who are made to feel as though they are the lowly because they are without. Wheel of Fortune, upright. Nine of Wands, upright. Eight of Cups, upright. maybe you at this time, Cancer, are trying to figure out once again, trying to figure out what direction to take here, so this does not come to be. You know, like like that beginning message of you are not the emperor in this case. Like, if you don't have the final say, if you don't lead this, you were part of this, but you removed yourself from it, but you still hold some kind of seat of power. I'm even hearing wealth, to be able to say what should be, what shouldn't be, or something, or enact some kind of justice so this does not come about. Maybe you are kind of in hermit mode right now, soul searching. Like, what should I do? How can I turn this? Because I feel like this plan here is moving forward, but how can I turn it? Turn the wheel. You know, what can you say? What power do you hold? Like I said, I don't know if it's about you having a vote and everything hinges on your vote. What? I don't know. But you have some kind of power here. I don't know, this watching you to see what you're going to do. See what kind of moves you are making. Maybe to see who you are conferring with concerning this. It's like, once again, I sit in the seat alone, or staying in the seat alone, like you're alone here in this. It feels like there's no one else there, or at least no one else. Like, you may be conferring with people about it, or maybe you have spiritualists you talk to, or religious leaders you talk to, or someone that you talk to, but they don't have they're not a part of this. They can't, support you in whatever move you need to make for this to not go in that direction. They're not a part of this. They may just be someone that you talk to for some kind of assistance here. And like, what should I do here? Trying to understand what you should do, looking for guidance, but you are alone. You may even, I feel like, Cancer, you are even like watchful, like you kind of, I don't know. You may have to watch your back. You may even, I don't feel like this is something that you can just say, okay, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to cast any vote, ballot, whatever the fuck, however this, whatever role, the specifics. But I don't think you can. It's like you have to say something. You have to do something. Maybe you made a vow or something, because you were a part of this group. And I don't even know if you may not. You may say, okay, I'm I'm not a part of this group now. But I don't know if this is some kind of thing where there is no leaving this group. Okay. You made a vow. You hold the whatever it is that you have to hold to have that kind of authority. You may not go to all the meetings and pay your dues and all of that type of thing, but you're still a part of it. And I feel like you know that. So you have to do something. You have to say something. But so much hinges on you. I feel. Yeah. Now I feel like you can't get anybody to join you. And what I mean is, even if there were somebody else that was a part of this who wants to agree with you or who agrees with you, they won't join you. They're going to stick with the majority. I'm going to stop there. I would like to go on further, but I'm going to stop there because I don't know what else here. Look, from the Inner Guard Oracle Hope here. What's the stone? The stone is spinel. Everything will work out for the best. I don't know. Will everything work out for the best depending on what it is that you do? Work out for the best for the society? Or work out for the best for those who are put this shit together? I don't know. Whatever they feel the best is for them. Okay. Fuck America, fuck American society. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. But this is not just, I feel like American society, yes, okay, I'm hearing the purging. They want to purge the earth of maybe people they feel are undesirable. They'll purge themselves by the time we get through is what I'm hearing. Okay, they'll get rid of themselves. Okay, this will carry on further, I feel like, beyond American society. All right, but nevertheless, I certainly hope that resonated with some Cancer. I ask that you all like, share, and subscribe. To those who have subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you have not, but you watch my videos, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, thumbs up, comment, come over, see what's happening here at Let's Get Into It. You all have favor. Peace.